Hello, and welcome back to... Oh, god dang it. Wrong disc. Hello, everybody. We are back. Welcome back to the Aether. I am Stratus, and we're getting back into some more Eternal Sonata. Last time, we made it through a little bit with Polka and Frederick's side of the story, and then we popped back in to check on Greto and Beat. And we are now in the Agogo Forest, and it's time for us to Agogo do more. So, oh wait, hold up, got a cutscene. Oh boy, it's just like last time. We got started up the episode and immediately got into like a quote unquote boss fight. Ah, he stung me with his tail, I guess? I'm gonna try to store up as much of these echoes as possible. Try to land off a decent shot. Aw, rats. Ratty heal? What? What kind of... You know what? Very creative name game. I guarded way too early there. Try to take out these rats so they don't heal anymore. Oh yeah, that rat's dead. Ah, I guarded too early again. Oh, I guarded too late. That's... I am sucking right now. I don't take pride in my RPG skills. Come on, man. Just the face it's making. Hey, I landed that time. What? He gets 2 moves? He's got them money moves. Alright, go ahead and let this one off. And still not dead. Oh god. Beat close to death, dude. Alright. I think I got like max echoes. Wow. This guy's resilient. We go use a floral powder. Oh yeah, you can tell he's close to death. He's limping. Aw. Anyway, like I was saying earlier, the time of this recording, it is Saturday, August 4th, so RTX is currently happening. Unfortunately, I am not able to attend, but for all of those that are attending, I hope you are enjoying yourself. I've seen so much good stuff coming out of the RTX. We already got an announcement for Ruby, which I'm excited for. And just a whole bunch of other stuff. For someone who's been a big fan of Ruby, I've kind of always identified myself as like a crossplay between Jean and Cinder. Me being because I can be a bit seclusive and God, what is it? Like seclusive and introverted, while at the same time also being like kind of spontaneous and mysterious, as Cinder tends to be. Oh? Ah, that beautiful music. George Sand. It is impossible to tell the story of Chopin's life without the mention of this woman. Wait, what? George Sand was an extremely famous author in Paris who had already published numerous books. Ride on, golden stallion! Hi-ho, gold, not silver. Her name was Aurore Devant. George Sand was her pseudonym. Come on, Strass, learn to talk. From 1838, Chopin would share his life with her for a long period, but when they first met, he commented to a friend, "Is that really a woman?" Well, I mean, with a pseudonym like George, I mean, it's not it's not hard for him to have that mistake. Sand was a somewhat masculine woman who wore pants and smoked cigars. Oh. Okay. Even her pseudonym, George Sand, was masculine. Nah, George is a common feminine name. She was unswayed by society's mores and expressed herself unabashedly. I can tell. The romance novels she wrote were extremely popular. Really? I might have to pick one up then. Of course, Chopin himself was also famous as a pianist in Paris by this time. Well, of course. Well, yes, of course. Author and pianist. What a combo. The relationship between the genius pianist and the popular author must surely have been the talk of the town. Oh my, I do say, have you seen that pianist and author walking about recently? Are you sure they're a couple? At the time, Chopin was not in the best of health, and perhaps the attention paid to them by society aggravated his condition. Yes, fame will get the best of them. During this time, Sand took Chopin to the Spanish island of Mallorca to allow him to rest. Aww. Relax on a private island. Get better. Sandals. To avoid attention, they left Paris separately and rendezvoused at a village near the border. It's starting to sound like a separation story. Two lovers lost found each other once again. They found a place to live on Mallorca, and Chopin lived a happy life amongst the palm trees, orange trees, and pomegranates. Because nothing spells retirement like pomegranates. Chopin's health appeared to be improving, but the island entered its rainy season and the warm weather vanished. Uh-oh. Florida anymore. Chopin caught a cold that eventually led to a relapse of tuberculosis symptoms. Ah, yes. Good old tuberculosis. You can't really even joke about tuberculosis. That's why it's kind of difficult right now. At the time, tuberculosis was a terminal illness, and Chopin and Sand's landlord evicted them, fearing contagion. Well, that kind of took a turn for the worse. After being forced from their home in 1839, Chopin and Sand arrived at the Valdemosa Monastery. Yes, the monks will take us in. The priests, the nuns, and rain continued to fall outside. Jesus Christ. Is it Jesus Christ? I mean, I would assume so. There's a cross on top. The sound of falling rain continued incessantly. The simple sound of raindrops blended together to form a dreary rhythm. Oh. Kind of sounds like here at my hometown. It's been raining non-stop the past week. It was under these circumstances that this song is said to have been born in a room in Valdemosa. Yes, because this is what I think when I hear Raindrops. A work created by Chopin at age 29. And I'm 21, almost 22, and what am I doing with my life? The journey to find rest ironically resulted in the worsening of Chopin's health. Aw. But George Sand devotedly stayed by Chopin's side, never fearing infection. Aww. 2 years later, she got tuberculosis and died. That's actually not true. There is little doubt that she was an invaluable source of comfort for Chopin. Aww. Honestly, I can't joke about this. This is actually a very, very sad and warming-hearted story about a old classical song by Frédéric Chopin that I learned when I was like 9.
不思議と緑が一層鮮やかに見えます。
テヌートの花にとっては天からの恵みね。
The rain is a blessing from the heavens. Hey! We're back with Polka and Frederick again with these little tiny bulbers. Oh, it might be nice if you know actually moved. Oh. Kind of doesn't work if you're not next to it, buddy. I don't know why I used that. It's the great coconut, Chucky Black. Wait, I know. The actual phrase is, it's the great menorah, Chucky Black. Wah, 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 wah. What? I didn't do it. It's times like these in rainy seasons where it'd be just a good time to take a nap. Polka, how you feel about that? Want to take a nap? Oh, she got some more clothes. Might help in the armor category. Pretty clothes. Defense buff of 10. I'll gladly take that. Oh yes, I should probably like put accessories on them. Some handle, stone sword hilt, some handle for a sword without a blade, or copper necklace. Ups her attack or up her defense. Hold on, let's take a look at Frederick. His defense is kind of low, so I'm gonna give her the stone sword hilt and him the copper necklace. Oh, I also have enough things for me to change their arts. Again, I'm assuming they're called arts. Let's see here. For the light one, so it can either be heal himself or heal nearby party member. That could actually stay in handy, so I might keep that one for him. Polka, do you have different ones? No. Okay. Well, then you know what, for the time being, we'll switch to coup de grace. See how that one works out for him. Let's see here. We got anything else? Item set. No score pieces as of yet. Alright. Well, with that, we continue on. On we go, on we go. Ah, more of the great coconuts. Of course. It's like, why you gotta be in the darkness to make it to where your HP has gone up by like 1,500%. Okay, so it's a close quarters attack. Got it. Oh. She look. It's hard for someone with Polka's face to try to look menacing. Even with like how like angry and like disheveled she looked when right before she casted Shade Comet.
強くならなくちゃ。
Honestly, Polka looks like your average kudere. Well, I don't know about kudere. Maybe dededede. Imagine Polka. Just imagining Polka as a yandere right now is kind of frightening. Consider for the fact I was rewatching Mirai and Nikki last night, and you know, you know. If you know, you know, and if you don't, check it out. It's top tier. Crap your pants scare. It's like, yes, dear. Yes, dear. Please don't kill me. But don't kill them either. They don't deserve it. So many of these bulbous things that I need to fight in order to gain experience. So I'm not a weakling. I'm surprised I haven't had to use like any floral powder or anything for Polka and Frederick. I mean, sure, they both have healing arts, so it's not like it's all that necessary, but I'm still trying to get down the turn-based system for this game and like how it decides, because it's like sometimes it's like it goes Polka, Frederick, Polka, and then the enemy. But in some cases, like whenever you defeat an enemy, it goes back to Frederick. So I don't know if it's like if it resets every time an enemy dies or what. Oh boy. We got 3 of these guys. Oh boy. We got our work cut out for us today, folks. Oh. I was thinking I might have been able to get the Shade Comet off. Because I think Shade Comet is a ranged attack. I think. Oh, you might want to get a bit. Just get a little bit closer. All I know is that's me. You look like you're having fun. Open up your loving arms. Watch out, here I come. Sing it with me now. You spin me right round, baby, right round like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down. So I went from the actual song to the Weird Al Yankovic Polka Face version. Alright. I actually had the chance to meet Weird Al. I actually didn't take up on it because I was in a different city at the time rather than my hometown, but I could have met him. Imagine how I wonder. I've always wondered like what kind of person Weird Al would be outside, because because it's like that he hangs out with a lot of people when it comes to like nerd culture or stuff like that. But is that like how he actually is, or is it just something that he feels like he can be relatable to, which is why he's so popular with his demographic? I don't know. It got me thinking. The one thing I like about Eternal Sonata's level, I guess, overworld. I don't even know if you can call it overworld. Like it's location design. Like it'll cut back and forth to different scenes like this, kind of giving like a artistic view that you wouldn't really expect from like I don't know, other RPGs, I guess. It kind of like taking the viewpoint of your character where they're going from different angles rather than it just be like the camera consistently follows your character. It's a kind of a nice touch. Just enough. Total damage 3428. Yay. A go-go for oh, so we're in a go-go forest as well. Huh. I sense a rendezvous coming on. Jesus Christ, that voice just reminds me of Popo teaching the pecking order. Listen up, you maggots. Popo's about to teach you all the pecking order. Listen up. Polka's about to teach you all the pecking order now. Jade Comet. Oh god, these things take up so much time. Again, it looks like I'm there, but I'm not. I was about to say, we beat them all. Now, these birds I find freaking hilarious. I don't know why. It's just like they fight with swords that for the longest time when I was younger, I thought were conductor's batons. Because from afar, they don't really look like swords. And that time, it just looked like it was panting. It's like, dude, give me a break, man. I've been through enough. My wife is thinking about leaving me. I don't know how much more I can take. You know what? Go ahead. Just end me now. God, I took that to a dark place. Oh, come on. Killed him. 3 hits. That's it. I kind of had a feeling that like that should have like, you know how like in some RPGs it's like if two enemies come in close contact with each other whenever you're going into a fight, where it like adds like a bunch more to the fight. Like instead of like the average of 2 enemies, it goes up to like 5. Polka, you mind facing him instead of just taking it? I smack you. I smack you again. I give you the smacking. You deserve the smacking. See? That time I got the crit. Yatta! Yeet! Level 8. Oh. She got Nether Wave. I wonder what type that move is. Can you take a wild guess? Look at how much HP Polka has. Now look at it compared to Frederick. I think we can see who has the better defense. And that didn't help. So I'm just gonna go over here. Do that. Don't you go burrowing underground and trying to hide. And Frederick gets the next hit up again. I guess these great coconuts move slower. Oh, I nailed the 32. I gave him the lashing of a lifetime. So the experience train has started to go off the tracks a little bit, as now they are leveling up at different times. I don't know why. I guess the OCD in me had always been like, try to keep them leveling up at the same time for as long as possible. I mean, it's an inevitable train derailment, as it will never completely ever stick. I don't know why I'm like, gotta make it last, gotta make it last. Don't you hate it when you do that? Oh, well, guess that's my turn. Now it's yours. Respond to this or any other segment by emailing your turn at aether.com. Don't do that, because that website does not exist. But then again, I might have just given myself an idea for a website. Your turn, coming 2019. 867-5709. 56709. My recommendation is, as far as like music goes right now, I've been listening to a lot of 80s Japanese funk music. Yeah, funk music, not folk music. Listen. Let's see here. Trying to think of some good artists off the top of my head. Maria Takeuchi is definitely a good one. For whatever reason, her song "Plastic Love" turned into a meme. I don't know why it turned into a meme. It's actually a good song. Come on, get closer there. They say that the meme spread about because the album art was like one of her like school pictures or whatever. And I'm like, and I have a friend that's a rapper who used some of the pictures that he had from school and some of his work, I think. Regardless, like heck, some artists use baby pictures for their album covers. What's it matter? I see it as an artistic choice. Like, if anything should be a meme, it should be like particularly artistic covers, like, I don't know, something you would find on a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard album. Well, by the looks of what appears to be ahead of us, I would say that that's probably either going to be a rendezvous point between Polka and Frederick, or it's going to be another mid-boss. So, or it could be both. So I think I'm going to leave it here. Next time on Eternal Sonata, I think we're going to meet up with them. So, as always, like and share this video if you like it. Subscribe to become familiar with us, and if you also have it, and also I kind of wanted to throw this out there. If you have any recommendations for me to improve my performance, I know that I may stumble over my words from time to time. I'm trying to improve on that. So if you have any other advice, please let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, I've been Strask, you've been in the Aether, and I will see you all next time.